Hello Leo and welcome to your May 2024 General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, thank you for being here. Alright my beautiful people, this is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watching. Oh, let me just pull these up a minute, thank you. All right, my lovely people. Thank you so much, by the way, for your kind words, wishing me well when I wasn't very well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your care. All righty, May is going to be much lighter and brighter and better than April. So let's see what we've got. Okay. Chop wood. Cancer had that as well. Oh, we want that as well. Okay. A leg up. Nice. Regeneration. And yang. Okay. All right. Let's have a little chat about these for a minute. Okay. Get yourself comfy. We might be here a while. These readings are coming in about half an hour. Okay. I've got myself a coffee. What have you got? Tea, coffee, anything nice? Glass of wine? Depend. What time are you watching it? Where are you watching it from? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. All right. So we know that April, and I'm recording this in the middle of April, we're still in it as I record this, is all about realigning, clearing, healing, releasing, rebalancing, rebooting, all of that stuff. All right. By the time we get out of this at the end of April and into May, we're starting to feel, I think it's all done now. All right. So it's heavy. It's intense, it's hard, but it's absolutely worth it. And if you can do this, work with it, flow with it in April, as you come into May, you will feel so much better, I promise you. All right? So we're starting May with the chop wood, which is all about that clearing, cleansing, what needs to be chopped out, what needs to be shifted, what needs to be prepared for the future. Because chopping wood, if you think about it, let's say you've got a cabin in the woods and your heating is predominantly from those logs, you need to be chopping them well in advance. Get your stores ready, a little bit like a squirrel collecting all its acorns. All right, now, we're not in winter, not in the northern hemisphere anyway. I know you guys down south are coming into your autumn. But this card, chop wood, is really all about preparing what needs to go, get everything ready for what needs to come in. And you're going to be given help, a leg up. Lovely card, this. That beautiful little polar bear climbing up on mum or dad's back. And from up there, he can see the world a lot better, a lot clearer, higher up, being given a hand. So somebody or something is going to help you with this chopping wood. And as you clear out the dead wood, then you truly, properly, fully step into this regeneration energy. This is beautiful. This is like the judgement card in the tarot. It's a rebirth. That tree there on the top of the volcano looks like it's been burnt to a crisp. But what you can see is new life, new leaves coming on it, fresh start. All right? Now, and we've got the yang energy. Let me just show you this a bit closer. It's beautiful. It's a number one. It's the masculine energy to do, to get on with it, to create, to make things happen, to take charge, to take leadership, to say, I can do it. The I, the number one. All right, it's my life. I'm not living anybody else's life. I'm living mine. If I don't like my life, it's only me that can change it. I'm taking charge to regenerate and reboot, to have a fresh start, and I'm going to have help. All right? Let's get the tarot. Okay. That's the wisdom of the oracle. This is the tarot of dreams. Tell me more for my Leos. And did I tell you that was the star trying to flip out, but it didn't quite come. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and cross-watching if you want to watch it for that as well. All right. So your first card out, the World, that's completion. And the Ace of Coins, endings and beginnings. Center of the reading, the Tower. This is all happening whoosh. All right, don't fear the Tower, not when we're in a time of change. Wow. Chariot and the Nine of Coins. This is very nice, very nice. and 3 major arcana cards, and big ones too. Big ones, significant ones. I mean, all the major arcana are, but oh, wrong deck. I'm recording this middle of April. We're still in Mercury retrograde. I'm double Mercury, so I make mistakes. Bear with me, okay? Have a bit of patience, please. Thank you very much. All right, this is the Moon and Stars Tarot. Tell me more for my Leos. Thank you so much. Okay, Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I know both those, do I? Okay, we've got the Chariot again with the 5 of Wands. All right, let's poke them in there, okay? All righty, let's chat. Okay, so chop wood. All of these top row are kind of the influence for the whole month. So we're going to allow them to infiltrate what needs to be infiltrated, all right? So we're chopping out what needs to go and preparing what needs to come in, because something significant is ending here. The world is major completions right now. I'm very sensitive to energy, as you probably know, and I could really feel the shift in the energy literally within 12 hours of that solar eclipse. I felt like a weight had lifted, that things felt lighter and brighter. I don't know if you felt that too, but April is a significant point. It's the most important month of the year, right? So this is for May, but we're coming on the back of April. So what has changed from this most important month of the year? So we're having this fresh start, this new beginning in May. So we're closing out the old. Anything that is no longer serving you, is not for you, anything that was holding you stuck, stagnant, it's going, or it's already gone. And you're ready now to step into this new beginning with the Ace of Coins. Now, this can be new money, and that's lovely, but it doesn't have to be. Coins is much more than just money, you know. It's about our solid foundation, being grounded, earthed, anchored, feeling safe, secure, stable. All of those are our foundations that everything else comes off. Yet we can't get into the cups and the emotions in a good place when our foundation is off. We can't truly embrace our passion and our clear thinking when all that foundation is off. So you see, the pentacles, the coins, they're the most important energies. Everything comes from them, all right? Like everything comes from the earth, right? So there's a new beginning that is all about stability in whatever that means for you, right? So it could be a new job for some of you. It could be new money, inheritance, a win, something like that. But it doesn't have to be. It can also be a new relationship that's going to be really solid. It could be a friendship or a romantic relationship, but it's something that is bringing in this much more stable beginning, ending the old, right? So what are we chopping out? What are we working with to build for the future? We've got the 3 of Swords here, which is obviously a card of hurt and pain and heartache and heartbreak. So that is what we want to chop out. We want to get rid of that. We want to release that. So if it hasn't been released in April, let's get rid of it early May. All right. So even though Mercury comes out of retrograde at the end of April, it'll still be in shadow period until about the middle of May. So use that time. Just sort of see the first week, 10 days of May as a kind of hangover from April, and finish off anything that needs to be finished off. Let's clear up the last of this hurt and heartbreak. And do it from a place of power. The Queen of Wands. She is empowered. She is passionate, fiery, assertive, incredible self-belief and self-worth. She knows her worth, very confident. So have that confidence, Leo, to say, right, any remaining hurts, wibbles, wobbles, pains, whether they're recent or whether they're decades old, this is the time to let them go, and let's have a fresh start. And let's allow everything that needs to go, and opening up for the good stuff to come in. So you will be given help here, a leg up. Now that might come directly from somebody around you at work, a boss, a colleague. It could come from a friend, a family member, a neighbour, somebody helping you. It could come from a complete stranger that comes into your sphere in some way, shape or form. It can also come in from spirit via your dreams, your instincts, your intuition, listening to that gut, that hunch that this feels right. Just be open to that leg up, to that help, okay? As you open up to the help, you really start to step into this regeneration energy, and the tower can fall, the volcano can erupt. Let's get rid of anything that's remaining that needs to go. Just let it fall. You haven't got to do any work here. All you've got to do is step out of your own way and allow. Let the universe just collapse out what needs to go. And what needs to go has been a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity, a lot of exhaustion and imbalance. 9 of Wands is the battle-weary soldier, that life is just so bloody hard sometimes for a lot of people. And it's time for us to step into ease and flow. So what is hard wants to fall away. Now, this can come suddenly, out of the blue, or it can... I'm just asking them. They're saying just, you could literally have an aha moment, wake up one morning and go, I'm done with that. And that might be a habit. It doesn't have to be, your job or something like your marriage or anything. It can be, I choose to feel differently. I'm not going to think this anymore. Or I'm not going to behave like that anymore. Or I'm not going to react like that anymore. It can be something inside you as well as something around you. But just let it happen. Let the tower fall. And it's falling on the 9 of Wands. If it was falling on the 10 of Cups, it'd be like, oh dear, I was really happy. And then the tower came. But no, it's falling on the exhaustion, the stress, the difficulty, the challenges. It's falling on it to say, we're done with that. Let's now step into a different energy. Let's step into the energy of success and victory and flow. The chariot is moving forward so easily, so comfortably, so I don't need to fight it. I don't need to chase it. It's just happening. It's just flowing now. And that's what we want. Now it's rooted down with the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful. We just discussed the pentacles here, the coins, all that stability, all of that foundation. But the Queen of Pentacles, on top of that, she's got her affluence, prosperity, incredible security. So you are moving forward now so beautifully, taking action on that yang energy, moving forward so nicely into I am safe and secure. I've released my fears, my doubts. I'm confident, I'm comfortable, and I'm ready now to move forward. We've got the Chariot again. Now, we've also got the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands can be a card of competition, of battling, all right? And finally, something breaks open. Something breaks through, finally. If you, like me, have been trying to secure a home for what feels like forever, I can't believe it's only been 4.5 months. It feels a lot longer. I have offered on 7 properties, had 2 fall through, 5 rejected, and I'm still looking. And the last 2 I bid on, I went higher and higher and higher, and I was up against 3 other people that wanted it, that could go higher than me. So I went, okay, I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to try and get it, but I'm not going to kill myself over it. So 5 of Wands is that competition, and sometimes there is competition when you're going for a home or a job. There is competition when you're trying to win a prize. Sometimes there is competition in life. But we need to be careful with this competition because it speaks of lack, that there isn't enough to go round. And, with something like a job, and 200 people going for it. They can't all get it. But we have to trust if it's right for you, it'll come to you. Every time I've had a no on a house or it's gone wrong, I've said, okay, I trust there's something better. And I'm learning something from this. Resilience, patience, not having a tantrum and being in the drama and just going, okay. And it's been tough. There's been times there has been tears and tantrums, I tell you. But as my team said to me in the last few days, look how strong you've got, how much emotionally calmer you are, how much more in control of your emotions, not getting huge high, I'm so excited I'm going to get this house, and huge lows because you didn't get it, just more on an even keel now. There's been some strengthening in this, right, for me and possibly for you too. Whatever this Five of Wands was for you, that just you were going up against it and up against it and up against it, that's coming to an end because we've got the Chariot with it and above it. The Chariot is we can go forward now. Things are going to start happening now. Things are going to start moving now. This is a card of success, double victory, and a huge surge of independence coming in with that Nine of Pentacles. This is mini Empress energy. This is having more than enough, being able to meet all of your needs and having some left over. Now, when we look at it, in terms of the minor arcana, we've got coins, and then 2 wands and 1 or 3 wands. But it's really about this strength here of the stability, the security, and the foundation. So we're going to allow the Tower to fall. It does not have to be negative. So many of you fear the Tower because you think, it's going to be an absolute disaster. I'm going to lose my home. I'm going to lose my job. My marriage is going to blow up. It doesn't have to be that at all. It can simply be that which was holding you back is finally collapsing so that you're free to move forward. And perhaps you've been held back from your own self-sabotage or fears or doubts, hesitating, too scared to go for something. And then all of a sudden those fears, they're gone and you're going for it. You're diving in. You're doing it. So don't fear the Tower, my beautiful lions. You've got this, all right? And whatever is falling for you, not to you, okay? All right, let's clarify. Let's find out a bit more. I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me more for my Leos, please. Let's see if we can find out a bit more about this chopped wood. What are we chopping out? What are we preparing? What's going on with this chopped wood? Tell me some more, please. Thank you so much. Okay, 8 of Coins with the Queen of Wands. So there she is again. We're going to go down here. Confident, assertive, dynamic, determined. And the 8 of Coins, prepared to do the work that you've got to do to chop that wood, right? Do it. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. There you are. Strength showing up in your own reading. You see, Leo, when the chips are down and things need to change, that is when you truly find your strength in courage to say, I am fearless. I am bold, I am confident, and I am chopping out whatever needs to go. And I'm good with that. I really am. So there's a lot of power in this for this change. Let's find out about the regeneration. Tell me more about the regeneration. We want that one. Death. See, the death and the rebirth, the endings and the beginnings. Once we chop the wood and we end that, once we allow the Tower to fall and we step into the ending of a cycle, the transformation of it, then we regenerate, then we rebirth. We move into a different time. A time with the King of Cups where we are in our power, when we are emotionally calm, in control, mature, where we're compassionate and open and warm, where there's no fear, just a quiet confidence. That's what you're moving into, and it feels incredibly empowering. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the Emperor popping out. It really feels like you're really stepping into your power now, truly opening it up. Tell me about the Tower. See if we can find a bit more about the Tower. What's the Tower about? The Lovers and the Seven of Cups. We'll have to clarify this again. The Lovers can be a relationship, of course. This could be a marriage collapsing that's dead in the water, and it's been dead for a long time. This is the time, and it doesn't have to be marriage, you know, you don't need a ring on it to be in a relationship, you know that. A long-term relationship that is just, actually they're correcting me again, all right, thank you. It could be somebody you're just dating, and that's what Chop Wood is about. I'm dating the wrong person. What am I doing here? This is not right for me. I'm going to end it. I'm going to allow the Tower to fall. I'm going to end it like that, and then I'm going to open up to new options and choices. This could be a friendship. Doesn't have to be a romantic thing. Okay? So this is something happening quickly, suddenly, out of the blue. Now, if your marriage or relationship is solid, this isn't the meaning for you, of course. The Lovers also means making a decision, because we've got it with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is lots of options and choices, and sometimes we just get so confused and confuddled that we can't make a decision. We go round and round in circles. Shall I, shan't I, should I, shouldn't I, what about this, oh, what about that, oh, well, there's always that. And we end up stuck, stagnant, because we can't make a decision. And that is what the Lovers predominantly is about, this or that. Make a decision from the heart. Don't let the head rule, don't let the fear rule. What does the heart want? What does the heart say? Let's make that decision. So whatever needs to end, so we can make this decision. I'm ready for the Tower to fall. I'm ready to make the decision now and to move forward. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. This feels really exciting. This doesn't feel negative or scary. It feels liberating and empowering and exciting. And there he is. I just could feel the Emperor energy. It is so empowering. This isn't something that's happening to you. This is something that you've created, saying, I'm done with this. I want a fresh start. I don't just want a new chapter. I want a new book. I want a new library. It's all bigger. It's all more free. It's all more what is right for me, and following that heart and following those dreams and asking yourself, what would love say? What would love do? All right. If I'm in a position where I'm dreadfully unhappy, it's stuck in some job I hate or relationship I can't stand, this is the time. I'm taking my strength and my courage. I'm stepping into my boldness, my assertiveness, and I'm saying, I am ending this. I am ending this struggle, and I'm regenerating, rebirthing into my power. And as I end it and allow myself to make the decisions that I need to make, I really step into my power, and things then start to move forward with these two chariots. So let's find out about these chariots. Tell me more about the chariots, please. Obviously, it's victory and success and forward movement, but can we have some more detail, please? What are we moving forward with? We're moving on and moving forward from pain. This has come up, the Three of Swords, for 4 other readings so far. And it is always linked with the Tower or the Chariot. I'm moving on from that. I'm done with it. If this is recent, or if this is last month or last year or a decade ago or 5 decades ago, it's done, it's finished. It's time for us to heal our wounds, to move on from traumas and dramas and hurts and letdowns, and to step into our liberation and fear, step into our liberation and release from fear, into our independence. Right, the Nine of Pentacles, she's not necessarily single, she can be, but she's somebody who doesn't need somebody to be happy. She doesn't need somebody to complete her. She's already complete. She can have somebody to enhance her, to add to things, but to add on rather than instead of. She knows her worth. And she knows she can provide for herself, and she knows that she can stand on her own 2 feet more than happily and more than well. So we are releasing and letting go and moving on from the hurt. Because when we're hurting, usually because something or someone has hurt us, they don't feel it. They're not suffering. We are suffering. And we make this decision, because this is there's a decision here to be made, and it's a different decision for each of you. This could be a decision to stay or go from a relationship, a job, a home, to stay or go from a behaviour, a habit, to stay or go from whatever it is for you. But all of you are making the decision that I choose not to be in pain anymore. Emotional pain, psychological pain. I choose not to be upset anymore. I choose to align with a new life that is happy and fulfilling, where all my needs are met by myself, and other people can bring things to the table, but I don't collapse in a heap if they don't. I can manage. But there is help. We know there's help. We've got the leg up. There's help here for you to really move on into your rebirth. This is the time. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Cups with faith. As you let this go, this 3 of Swords, as you make these decisions, as you step into your power, this is where you truly start living your greatest life. The 10 of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment, enrichment. And with the Faith card, that's the High Priest or the Hierophant, which talks about stability, longevity, contracts, something lasting. You're building this new life, this regenerated rebirth is going to go now for years. As I felt into this energy over the last few weeks, I have felt that something that has been in a cycle perhaps, or stuck perhaps, for a decade, 10 years, has been clearing in April. And whilst it's been heavy and challenging and intense, all I can feel in the depths of my soul is this is liberating me from something. And sometimes I need to know what that something is, and other times I don't. Because I'm a curious person and I love to research, I tend to go try and find out. I've been doing a fair bit of research over the last few weeks about my illness and being able to trace it back to about 10 years ago when something started there, and noticed that over the last few weeks it's that's been releasing. And I didn't know it was stuck there for 10 years until it started erupting. And I'm going, okay, all right. And so when I research, it's like you're clearing anything that's held you back over the last decade. And you're clearing it all end of March and in April. And as you come into May, you will truly feel this lightness of heart and lightness of spirit and an excitement for your liberation into your rebirth. And that's what's happening here. And it's exciting. Let me get you an affirmation card. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Leos, please? These are my cards from Hoping to Having. Link is below. And the link to my website if you would like to book in. I am open for bookings. Okay. For Leo. Remember, I am energized, healthy, and full of vitality. Now, when we're having a rebirth and we've had a clear out, it tends to be a little bit draining, and then we rebirth into a new energized, healthy body that is full of vitality. Health is something that, unless you've lost your health, most of us don't even think about until you're in trouble with it. But actually, for us to have a rebirth and a regeneration and a wonderful life, we need that health, we need that energy, we need that vitality. So I want you to align with that now, right? And comment it below, say it in your own head, whatever you want to do. I am energized, healthy, and full of vitality. And if you're not feeling that, and it doesn't feel true for you right now, try to align with that it's moving in as this old stuff is moving out, the old energy, then the new energy can come in. I am energized. I am healthy. I am full of vitality, because all of that gives you the energy and motivation to move this forward and jump on those chariots towards that 10 of Cups that you are wanting so much. Now, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for my Leos, please. Final message for Leo. Initiation. See, isn't that lovely confirmation? Initiation is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. There is a guide, a high-level guide to help you, a leg up, go up through these chakras. What does that mean? You know, going up the steps, it's all about an improvement, an upgrade, promotion, energetically. It might be a proper promotion for you at work or something. It might be a promotion of your relationship, going from dated to being engaged or engaged to marriage. It can be whatever it is for you. But this is an initiation into a new energy, a new beginning. And each of those colours are the colours of the chakras, starting with the base chakra, the security, the stability. Then we move up through the others. You see, we can't get to the others unless we start at the bottom and work our way up. Everything that's been happening over these last few weeks in April has been to shore up that foundation, to release the fear, to strengthen the confidence and the trust and the faith, to allow you to be more fearless and jump in, dive in and go for things, because this is the time. So, Leo, that is what I have for you for May. I think this energy is extraordinary and very beautiful. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, give it a like, a share, all that lovely good stuff. And thank you for being here. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free, you know. Just press the subscribe button. It helps my channel to grow and it helps other people to find these videos. So thank you for being here. I'll be back in a week or so with your money and career readings. So keep an eye out for those. Until next time, you take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.